It's just about game time as we're settled into Tampa's Raymond James Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, ball at the 36. Looking to throw, Purdy. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Right back to Irving now. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Baker now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Got his man. It's on him. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Another try following the sack. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Renardo Green with that tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Bucs getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. 2nd drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that 1st drive ended in a punt. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Looking to his fullback now. And he's tackled for a short gain. That was the rookie from Nebraska who got him down.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
From the 24. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this 1st half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And the Buccaneers clogging up the throwing lanes. We got 6 DBs out there. 3rd down. Purdy throwing here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Thomas Morstead on the punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Finally give. This is Irving. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and short, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now out comes the San Francisco offense. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Short pass brought in. And he's first down bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 28. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Trying again, following the sack. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a 49er first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they face second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now from the 30. The throw again, it's Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. Again, it's Brock Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. 1st down from the red zone. He's stepping up and takes off for this one. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing here just before halftime. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the 3rd. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Baker. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
This is Irving on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Going run again with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Tight end motioning right. On third down, Purdy. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
First down, here's Baker. Completed over the middle. He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing, Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Once more, it's Mayfield. He's going to keep it this time. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good.
So after 3, we're still waiting on our first score of the contest. Somehow, this game is still scoreless as we get set for our final quarter. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Irving on the counter. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Now here's Mayfield. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Sets up 4th down.
Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And no return here as this one ends up going out of bounds. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10. Pressure comes, Purdy. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. So Reed the give to McCaffrey. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Well, 3rd down wasn't too bad, but that's not the case anymore. The penalty gives them this 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Searches from the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Running back, motioning right. He's back to throw. He lofts it deep left. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Sending him on the dive. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The 3-yard line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
And it's 3rd down.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. To throw. And he will score. Touchdown, go. The 49ers jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Jukes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Here he is to throw. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Setting up to pass. This is hauled in by Otten on the right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. He'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10.
I'm coming!
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Got his man. It's Otten. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line.